Here's the thing. All of us who have children learn about our future world by viewing the world through their eyes. I have two sons who are 18 and 20. And Thomas, who is in the room, is as fascinating as his older brother, Willie. And I've learned some things about how he acquires knowledge. Last year, we were out golfing, and he said to me one day, Dad, I really need some new golf clubs. And we're trying to teach them everything is how to do things right. You've got to be fiscally responsible. If you want to make a purchase, Mom and Dad aren't going to do everything. And I said, well, Thomas, you're going to have to, do some work and, raise the money to do that. And he said to me, Dad, well, I've got $700. And I said, oh, where'd that come from? Well, over the years, I noticed that Tom played this video game called MapleStory quite a bit. And one day I come home, and the laptop is sitting on the kitchen counter, and there's a whole bunch of quarters on the mouse pad. And I said to Tom, what's going on? He said, well, I'm just doing a little project on the game. Do you know what he was actually doing over a period of months? He was figuring out, how do I play this game and gain superpowers in this game so I can acquire these skills and badges and capabilities, none of which I understand because I'm not a computer gamer, which he could then sell on PayPal to other kids who wanted those skills and badges and capabilities. And he raised $700 in doing so. He wasn't doing anything illegal. He was just figuring out that in the world of gaming, outsourcing has come to the world of gaming. His dad, I got enough money for my golf clubs. But you know what happened as he was doing this? He was figuring out more about computer technology. He was figuring more out about the systems behind this game. And what I realized by watching him then, and by watching him now, is he lives in a world of real-time knowledge ingestion. I realize that this generation is continually ingesting new knowledge through the screens which are a part of their life. And it's all based on video. When I watch Thomas, every time he sets off to learn something new, it tends to involve YouTube. You all know about the Khan Academy. You all know massive disruption is coming to the world of education. You all know there is seismic change occurring in the business models of education delivery. And so much of it seems to be evolving around the ingestion of knowledge via video. Contrast that to the reality of what we're trying to deal with in the world. Years ago, I wrote this document called 10 Big Trends for the Legal Profession. What is going to impact the legal profession in the future? And one of the things I said is, they're going to be dealing with rapid change and specialization. What is happening to knowledge in the legal community is everybody is becoming a specialist because there's so much legal knowledge. Nobody can know everything there is to know about every single aspect of the world of legal knowledge. Everybody becomes a specialist. 10 years after I've written this document, I'm still speaking to legal firms across the US to help them comprehend the change that they are in the middle of right now. I am in Las Vegas in 2 weeks with one of the largest legal firms in the US, talking about the very essence of knowledge acquisition in the legal community has forever changed. And it's accelerating at such a degree. And how do we ensure the LSAT remains relevant in a world of constant knowledge acquisition? How do we deal with the challenges which are coming our way with new technologies? We're going to have knowledge acquisition via Google Glass. Knowledge streaming into our eyes through sophisticated technology. At the same time, that technology is a double-edged sword. What is it going to mean in terms of testing protocols? Guarantees against cheating, intellectual property. Huge, fascinating things which are coming along. A few years ago, I spoke at the College Board and spoke about the reality of what is happening